Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bug.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
You right, everyone? Weapon collector here. A knackered fucking weapon collector. I'll explain later. I'm fucking knackered. That's why I'm late, because the shit I've been doing, I didn't stop till 9, which gave me half an hour. Then maybe it was 8:30, but I knew I wouldn't have had time to get on at 9:30, so I've had to come on late. I'll explain later. So Steve, how you doing? Khalid, how you doing? Lewis, how you doing? Zed, how you doing? And Khalid said, I've recently been busy training in Cali stick fighting. We pretend they are machetes. So there's a lot of taps. That's a good way to do that, actually. Yeah, that'd be some really good training for that kind of thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, nice one. Aramis, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fucking knackered tonight. I'll explain later. But it's to do with YouTube. But fucking hell. It's one of those weird things. It's like more just because I've been doing. Well, I'll tell you what it was. So yesterday, me and Metallic was because she has to do it with me because she's in the episode. Oh, there she is. You right, Metallic? How you doing? Nice to you on. I've been editing the Spyro Files episode 3. Well, yesterday we was editing for fucking 14 hours, and that is quite fucking relentless. And also, I got up. I went to bed late last night. Got up early, and then we've been editing from today. From time did we start today? That was about 11, wasn't it? We've been doing about 8 hours today. So over the last 2 days, I've been sat at this computer for 22 fucking hours. Yeah, well, so is Metallic. Rich, how you doing, mate? You all right? Oh, Rich, the package came today. Thank you, mate. I nearly forgot. That's how tired I am and how busy I've been. But I got that package, opened it. I didn't even mention it to Metallic. I didn't even tell you this came today, Metallic. So thank you for the bolts, Rich. I appreciate that. And thank you for the dowel maker. I appreciate that. Khalid said, don't you have to put the cover of the weapons for the license? Well, I sort of do, but at the same time, you can get away without it. I do it so that nothing... So I never have an issue, put it that way. But I never do, but I can't be arsed. I'm too tired again. But that's it. I think we are averaging a minute of episode an hour. Yeah. It takes a lot of fucking editing. And because Metallic is in it and I'm getting she's directing and editing this one with me. She's got to be on camera with me. So, and seeing everything I do. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm knackered today. But then I did get up early again today, didn't I? Yeah, thank you for that, Rich. I'll start using them soon. The little dial maker. And I'll get some bolts to sell. Yes. Yes, it sounds like you have plenty of stuff for the stream. Zed, this is just the episode. Metallic, if you didn't get my message earlier, I looked up how long it takes a film to be edited. A feature film takes about 6 months to a year, so I reckon we'll be done in about a week. But yeah, very crap internet. So we're trying to do a StreamYard thing, but not live, so we can see each other and see the same thing and edit. The internet keeps cutting in and out. She can't hear me. It keeps pausing. Yeah, it's about an hour a minute. So how long, what have we got done so far, Metallic? We've got about, getting on for 25 minutes, haven't we? I think we've got about 25 minutes, I think, so far. It might be a half an hour episode. It was definitely going to be half an hour. No, Do you know what, Metallic? I was just thinking it might be longer than half an hour because don't forget we've still got the other. You know, we've got the main bit and we've got those other bits, haven't we? I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but but yeah, I'm fucking knackered. But then I did get up early. Like I said, I went to bed late last night, got up early. Lewis said, I've quit Viking reenactment for good after last Sunday. Fed up of being treated like shit for the past 5 years. So the last of my sparring footage is up on the channel, but good stuff on the... Oh, well, that's a shame, Lewis. I'm sorry to hear that. But if it ain't enjoyable and it's a load of shit and, you know, people being twats, I would fuck off as well. 100%. I would have gone. I'd do it as well. They said, and finally shot my Daisy gem. Ah, that's good. Yes, I still need to get out and shoot the old Vlad soon. I have shot it, but not a lot. But actually, yeah, 20 to 25 minute intro and the bits we're looking at to cheer ourselves. Yeah, we're so fucking knackered today and aggravated. We ended up just looking at the funny bits we've got, just to get us out. You know, get us in a good mood, wasn't it? But yeah, it's worked for me. Although, even though those things are aggravating, I'm only aggravated a bit while I'm watching it, while we're doing it. Yeah. So yeah, I cannot tell you how long this is going to go on for this live stream because I'm very fucking tired. Khalid said 200 quid, but it's light and comfortable. Oh, sorry. I also recently got a stab vest as I'm security guard now. 200 quid, but it's light and comfortable. That sounds good. I'll be honest with you, 200 quid would probably be a decent vest. My really expensive one that cost 600 quid, it's stab proof and bullet resistant, and it's custom fit to my body, except it ain't now. It's gonna be massively too big. Yeah. That's it. I feel for you, Lewis. It's crappy to have to quit something you enjoyed because of bell. Yeah, Metallic didn't even get to start us because they were such bell ends. Metallic said also yesterday your deafness was not helpful. Now that was frustrating for you, wasn't it? I have though, just for you, for me as well. I've been looking. I actually earlier looked up how to clear your ears, and I've been doing that. So hopefully my ears will be clear soon. They will clear up. They'll clear eventually, and then this one will be here again, and then I'll be out here like I used to. But yeah, that didn't help, did it? Crappy internet, multiple weird shit going on. I'm deaf as fuck and don't listen to what I'm told. Dad said, I won't be on long, by the way. I'm feeling a bit shit, so I'm heading to the bed with Lemon. Oh, what's happened, Dad? What, you've got a cold or something, or is it just something else? I was invited out tonight, but it's too cold. I can't hear anything at all, really. And I knew I wouldn't be out tonight anyway. So, but it's my cousin Jake, and he's going to postpone it. So I'll, maybe if he does it later on in the year, we'll go then. Lewis said, pissed off with the fact I bought chainmail a week before leaving. Some ideas come to mind for content. Yeah, Lewis, if you've got the gear, you could do your own videos. Right, Peach, how you doing, mate? I did a 10-minute warm-up today. Half an hour workout with weights. 10-minute challenge thing. No, was it 10-minute challenge, Metallic? And then a cool down. So yeah, I did about 50 minutes worth of stuff today, Pete. Lord Flashart, how you doing? Metallic said, took a lead. My cut-proof long johns were 130 quid. Yeah, that's expensive, but that's what they're worth, though, aren't they? Them kind of things. So just feeling a bit shivery and slightly rough. Nothing serious. All right. That's a 25 full. Oh, all right. I can't remember. Should have checked. All right, 25-minute full body with weights. All right, and I had the weights out today. Yeah. All right. Fuck's sake. That wasn't me exaggerating on purpose. I couldn't remember. Yeah, because a lot of them are half an hour, aren't they? One flash up said, I'm good, mate. Getting a dog going next. Oh yeah. I've been telling fucking Monty off today. Yesterday it was a nightmare. I know it was today. No, it was yesterday and today. Little bastard. He's a little bastard. That I do love Monty, but he's a fucking pain in the ass. I do really like Monty. I love Monty really, but he's a fucking pain in the ass. I shouted at him so badly, though, he just laid straight down on the floor on his back. So, yeah. No, I said, yeah, the only problem is I haven't got a sparring partner. So it just looked like a nutter with a sword. Oh, well, who don't? Nothing wrong with being a nutter with a sword, as long as you aren't running after people with it. I haven't got a sword, but I've got a great big... I have got a sword, but not next to me. What's that? That's my, I don't know, what did I call that one? What would you call that? This thing, Metallic, you'll have to try this one day. This cuts bottles well fucking nice. Yeah, what dog are you getting, Lord Flash up? Pizza just sent a picture of the new knife. All right, let's have a look. Metallic said 10-minute warm-up, 25-minute full body with weights, 10-minute ankle and shin strengthening, 5-minute cool down, and then some extra session. Oh, that was it. Yes, we did some extra session. That's probably the other reason I'm fucking knackered. But I am getting into them now. I'm actually starting to enjoy them and looking forward to them. So that's something fucking good, because I've never, ever had that ever with exercising. And even when I used to do weights all the time, I never really enjoyed it. I just did it. I actually like doing these fucking workouts now. I look forward to them. I don't look forward to getting up really early, but, you know, but I do it. As soon as that alarm goes off, I'm out of bed. Well, it's sort of like a Gurkha, isn't it, Khalid? It's sort of like a Gurkha. It's homemade, though. I made it myself. Then he said, I'm in hospital this Thursday, worried sick, but my old dog gives me some comfort, Flash. Well, sorry to hear that, Steve. I hope you're all right. Is this what you mentioned before? I don't know if you ever said, but I hope you're all right. And, you know, whatever's going on, you fully recover as soon as possible and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a big old cookery, isn't it? It's like a smasher or a fucking massive cookery. Yeah, this cuts bottles well nice because it's quite thin, but it's also heavy still. Thought I felt a little bit of rattle then. Oh, strange. I don't know what that was. I was moving in that. Oh, Jumbo Sabu, how you doing, mate? Did I say hello? Dad said, well, maybe my next Spyro story will feature Monty. He's been a very naughty dog. Yes, yeah, but he needs his bollocks chopped off, to be honest. I think that's his issue. Oh, Flash, it cost me almost literally a kidney. Pedigree miniature dash hound, whatever it is. Dash and I can't remember. It's a sausage dog, yes. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the proper sort of pedigree dogs, they're expensive. I think Monty cost my brother about 300 quid. Yeah, 300 or 400 quid. Rex, how you doing, mate? You all right? Khalid said, I hate training, but I love sparring. Well, I'll never say no to spar. Yeah, that's it. Pete said, Sear Fallout New Vegas Cookery. All right, nice. Yeah, I want to make another one. To be honest, often the things I make, I often look at it and think, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that again, but with a different handle or different, slightly different shape. Lewis said, I went live for the first time. I saw it, Lewis, but obviously I was doing all this editing, so I couldn't really have a look. Yeah, I did see you was on there. But yeah, I didn't have a chance to no. I did actually see it come up. I think it was we was having a couple of little. That's not coming up as anything, Peach, for some reason. Yeah, I hope you're all right, Steve. 1,300 quid, fuck's sake, no flash up. Yeah, but that's it, innit? You know what I mean? That's what you pay for a dog like that. Lewis would like to start bottle cutting in a few weeks. Yeah, nice one. Get yourself a tripod. My recommendations for bottle cutting, if you want to make the most of it, because I see a lot of people do bottle cutting and they set it up so they can only really get 1 or 2 cuts and then it's over. I see people hanging bottles, but when you hang a bottle and you cut it, you get 1 cut and that's it. It's gone. It's done. Bit of a waste of time, in my opinion. It looks good, but you cut it dead. You want a stand about, maybe a foot by a foot or something, so that the bottle will stay on it longer. Half the height you want it, and yeah, that's about it really. But as long as the stand's quite big, you'll get more cuts out of it, and you can have more fun. If you have a little stand like that big with a bottle on it, majority of the time you'll cut it and that'll fall off. unless you're really fucking good at it. And even then, I still see them knock it over with 2-2. So I think you'll just, if you have a bigger stand, it's more fun, in my opinion, because I cut bottles for fun because I fucking love it. Pete, I'll have a look. I can show you the thing on, if the knife is on here, I can show people on here. Where was I? Oh no, you wanted to show me the cookery thing, didn't you? All right, let's have a look at this one, Peach. Oh, that's it. Oh, yes, it does look like that. Yeah, the end one. Oh, Peach. Peach. Take a look at this then. That's the other fucking one. I've got to see if this is in camera. Oh, yeah, that's the other fucking one in that picture. Peach sent me a picture to show me that, and that was in it. Nice one. Without said, oh no, Steve, if it's not something sinister, please let us know how you get on. Yes, let us know how you get on, Steve. Khalid said, does the bottle need weight? Well, if the bottle's got water in it, that's the weight. So you fill the bottle up with water, and that creates the weight to stop it knocking over. Yeah, water-filled bottles. But they're really good fun when you get into it. I love doing a bit of bottle cutting. Oh, nice. So you're Raja. Yeah, I have you pronounced it. Yes, Raja. And Rich, I am on tonight. Yes. I don't know if there's anything showing on your calendar there, Pete, so I've got to put it in a way you can't see it. That's what Peter's just bought. Just received. Yeah, so I've got a couple of knives out so we could have a look at some stuff if we was a bit bored, or I couldn't hardly talk. But it seems to be quite good at the minute. So at the moment, I'll be using a potting table for... Yeah, that does it. Timbo does his on a workmate after time. It's just, I think it's a lot... Bottle cutting is a lot better if you have a decent size stand. That's my only tip for anyone. If you want to do bottle cutting just for fun, a decent size... Not too big, but a decent size stand, a decent height... You'll have so much fun. You know, you can start getting, you can start challenging yourself to the amount of rings you can get out of it and shit. But if you've got a little stand like that, chances are you'll probably get 2 and it'll fall off. Lee said, love that really nice machete. The holes stop the blade getting slippery with blood. Yeah, I think, right, so I'll explain this to Metallic as well, because I showed her one of these earlier and I said, these are the knives I haven't used. So Metallic, the reason I haven't used these is these was the ones that SAK94 sent me. So he was getting rid of a load of his knives and he sent me a load of them. Quite a fucking few. And yeah, there's quite a few I've not used. I've never used them because I just got them, cleaned them. I think they'd been in his shed and had a little bit of a mold smell on them, but I got rid of that. Yeah. But lovely things. But yeah, I've never used them. I've never got around to using them. So when you're here, we can use these if you want, or I can bring some to you next time. Yeah, he might like that. Metallic said, I'll read the other ones quickly first. All right, let me not fuck about that near my neck. Dad said to Steve, hopefully they'll be benign. Oh, did Steve say what it was or not? Sorry, I missed that. Oh, they found some lumps. Comes with getting older. All right, yeah, all right, that's all right, Steve. Pete said, very nice, like the Book of Eli machine. It is, isn't it? It is. All right. Lewis said, hope things get better, Steve. Clean said, love that machete with the holes. Clean said, what got you into knives? Mine was Rambo and Steven Seagal. I've been into weapons as a kid. I just never stopped. I never grew out of it. So I liked toy weapons, and then I started making my own, and then that progressed into making real weapons and making shit that I couldn't buy or afford. So I used to make a lot of weapons, like I still do. You know, I make more weapons than I buy. Yeah. So yeah, just never really got out of it from a kid, essentially, I suppose. And they're useful as well. I plan to do a bit of plinking as well. That'd be good, Liz. I'll look forward to that. That says to Steve, both my sister and my niece had a nasty thing, and they're still around. My niece had a kid this year, so don't worry too much. Yeah, that's a nice one, Zed. That's it, innit? It's, you know, especially nowadays. But said, did I tell you about my convo with my favourite cheese about your barter the other day? No, you didn't. I don't think you did. No. I know you asked him, and at first he said a bit what like my niece and nephew said to me. Like nothing. Like, you know, as soon as you ask them, they can't think of nothing. You might have said though. But no, tell me again. You can message me on the phone if you want. Or just talk to me, and you know, when we talk next. Right, I'm going to number these knives, and you lot can pick a knife, pick a number, any number. So we'll start on the left. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but you have seen 2 of them. So 1 or 7, 1 to 7. Timbo, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, hi all, I'm working this weekend. See you all next week. Oh, well, hello, Timbo. See you later, Timbo. I hope you have a good week working or whatever. And yeah, see you next weekend. Steve said, Mike, do you think the Vlad is better than the... I think so, yes. I'll tell you why, Steve. I don't know what they're like in price comparison, but this one has the proper claw trigger mechanism. So it will make the string last longer. It'll be safer. I think overall it will be better in the long run if they've got a proper claw system, rather than what the Stinger 2 has is the string sitting in a groove. That wears out the string a lot quicker. Because there's like joints, there's pressure pulling it, and then you've got pressure pushing it up. It just wears more. Whereas on that one, it's literally the string is behind the claw that then goes like that. So there's no extra, you know what I mean? So it's a little claw like that where the bolt sits actually touching the string. And that's another thing. Yeah, and it just releases. Whereas the Stinger one, the string is in a groove. It has to be pushed up and out. That's why I said to you know the bloke, your mother bought me that for the channel. Because that's the thing, if you ever see anything new on this channel, I've not bought it. Someone bought it for me, or someone's donated for it. He donated that to the channel, basically. And thank you very much, mother, by the way. He said, do you want the Stinger 2 or the Vlad or another one? I can't remember what the other one was. But I said, if I could have one, you know, and it's up to him, he's paying for it, I would have the Vlad, because I think that's the better system, personally. Don't get me wrong, there's bits on that crossbar I don't really like. I don't like that front handle. I might cut it off and make my own front end on that. Yeah. Right, I'm back. I just had to send a message quickly. All right, where was I? Sorry, I've just sent you a message. I didn't realise you was writing that much. Richard, Mike, you notice those Perron bolts are lighter brass colour than the Anglo. I've not looked at them properly yet, Rich. But where are they? Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah. But saying that, Rich, I'm pretty sure sometimes these come a bit lighter. I won't keep this in my hand too long, so I don't want to forget about it. But Dave W, if you're re-watching this, I have made all of your bodkin bolts. I've done a lot of them. So there's 24 bodkin bolts for you soon, Dave. Well, I've got them ready. I just need to do the other stuff. I've not had a chance to do your bayonet or your quiver yet, but they'll get done first thing next week. I've got to get them done as well because he's already paid for them. Right. The Chair, how are you? You right? He said, I had a different account called, oh, Harry Man Walsh. I remember you, mate. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I remember you. Yes, I do remember you, Harry Man Walsh, 100%. Got booted off that and Instagram, set up another account so I can comment again. Oh, nice one. Blades are looking good. Oh, yes. Someone needs to pick a number from 1 to 7 and I'll show you that number. Come on. Yeah, Harry Man Walsh, I remember you, mate. Nice one. Yeah, good to see you back. But that's it. Pokemon was his... Oh, yes, you did mention the Pokemon. Pokemon thing, and I said it had to be something you could make, but not a knife sheath, as I'm doing that for him. He couldn't think of the things he would want or use. Yeah, I remember you saying that. So I started throwing ideas around. I said bottle stand, and everything I suggested after that was, no, Nanny, you don't need to go back past bottle cutting stand. Haha, nice. All right. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Do a little folding one. Almost like the tripod. All right. You'll have to tell me this again properly, though. That's good, though. Nice. Nice one. Tat said, I was hoping he would go for antler, as you plan on doing more woods walks this year, but no, bottle stand is his final answer. I could do him a little pull-out one. Yeah, I could make that. That'd be good. Yeah. And then you'd also have your own bottle stand as well, instead of using cardboard boxes. Although that's getting complicated now, because it's going to have to be multiple heights. So I'm up for that, though. That'd be great. Yes, and as Matak said, I'm going to start going down the woods a lot more this year because I'm fitter now. It wouldn't really affect me. It used to knacker me out walking down the woods. I doubt that I'd do anything like that now. So yeah, I could get down the woods, do some filming, look for stuff, find some interesting areas, bury my stash cash that has been in my bedroom for 3 years. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 is my copy, my sort of version of a K-bar that I made. I ain't got my light, so it's got my knuckle duster thing on the sheath. I accidentally made a bloody left-handed sheath, though. That's easy to do. Yeah, good night, Zed. This was made from a blade blank. So it's got a stacked leather handle, aluminium pommel. You can see the pin there, and you can also see the tang there. Mild steel guard, and I put the fullers on this as well. I like that. That's quite nice, I think. Yeah, see you later, Zed. And that was from a blade blank that came off of Henny Haynes. Because I thought, fuck that, I'm not buying a fucking cable. I wouldn't be able to afford it. Get a £10 blade blank and some leather, make my own. That's good enough. Showing you the shape of the guard there. Yeah, I'm up for that, Matat. That'd be great. Lewis said, anyone know if shops still sell deactivated guns or not in the current political climate? Yeah, you can still buy them, Lewis, 100%. Because do you know Weapons and Stuff 93? He literally had a deac delivered to his house about 2 days ago. So you can still get deactivated guns. You can still get blank firers. Yeah, thank you, Metallic. Yeah, I even did the sort of little tapered bits there. It's quite nice, and I'm really happy with this one. And it's nice in the hand. It's got a nice. The handle's not too big, not too small. The blade's got an all right thickness to it. Yeah, I quite like that. And that pommel was handmade as well. Right, Nick. So that's number 5. So number 5's been shown. Nick, I've got some knives down there, numbered 1 to 7, but number 5 has been taken if you want to see one. So number 5 has been shown. Put my tablet up here. I don't want to fucking hit it with a knife. Oh, Thomas, you like Midsummer? I like Midsummer. That's a great film. I'm just looking for my. I got it on. What the fuck is it? I liked that enough. I liked Midsummer enough. I bought it on fucking Blu-ray, so I could see it about as good quality as I could get. And the director's cut. The director's cut's really long, although I would say I actually think the director's cut shows a little too much and spoils bits that are going to happen later on. It shows a little bit too much foreshadowing in the director's cut. So the director's cut is... I can't remember. Oh, the director's cut is 2 hours and 50 minutes. And the standard theatrical cut is 2 hours, 27 minutes. So you get quite a lot of added stuff on it. I love Midsummer. It's a really good film, isn't it? Good. Yeah, I said good night, didn't I, Zed? Nick said, love that, Mike. Homemade cable. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Oh, Brian Griffin, he said 1. I nearly missed that. Right. This is number 1. I've had this knife from, I'm not sure how old it was. Maybe 17 or 18. Maybe 16. I don't know. But me and Mark bought these at the same time. 1 each. I like to put my name on mine because if I didn't, we wouldn't know which one was which. So this is quite old. How old am I? 42. Let's say I've had this since I was 18. So how old's that? 24 years old? You've probably seen these. Chief started to have it, but not too bad. This is one of those. I thought it was one of the old Tramontina ones. Toledo. But yeah, nice knife. I always like that. Quite nice shape. I'll show you my terrible. It's too dark. I had to put my initials in the handle so you knew which one was which. It's too dark and my light don't work anymore. So that's number 1. So 1 and 5 are gone now. Yeah, that's how old did I say? About 28 years old, maybe? No. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. 22, 24 years old. I've had that for 24 years, I think, at least. All right, so that's number 1 and 5 done. All right. Right, thank you, Metallic. I was just going to say 1 and 5 are done. All right. This one you've technically seen because there's some on there. Yeah, so this was one of the ones that Stu sent me, but I didn't show it properly. This feels quite nice, actually. It's quite nice in your hand. The handle fits your hand quite well. And it does seem like it wants to stay there. A slight little movement in the handle there, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, quite like that. That's number 7. Don't really know a lot about this. It was given to me by SOK94. He sent me a load of stuff. He sent me a load of knives. He sent me one of those, one of these. If you ever want to try this out, Metallic, just let me know. All right. Yeah, there's that one. Oh, and that's the sheath to that. But he sent me some nunchucks, that old sandbox thing. There was quite a few things in there. It wasn't just knives. That's the sheath to number 7. I'll come back to Lewis's 6 in a minute. Where am I? Lewis said, no, I mean in person. I may be going to a local surplus shop and thought they may sell Jack Vet guns, but I live in quite a political area. Oh, no, I reckon you could, Lewis. Yeah, I reckon they still would. All right, just going to be off camera just for a second. All right, I'm not doing nothing weird. I was putting Vaseline on my lips, but I'm not letting you not see me do that. You got to pay for that content. I would assume, Lewis. Yeah, I can't say definitely, but yeah, they do. They do. I'll show you this properly. And get some of the bloody dust off of it. These are those, it's like a hard, cold steel sandbox or whatever it's called. It's like a whip, essentially. But when Stu sent me it, it had a bend in it, but I managed to straighten it. Doesn't matter if it's got a bend in it anyway. That was well hit. Oh, all right, Mother, so I nearly missed you there. How are you doing, mate? There'll be some Vlad stuff coming soon. It's been so cold this week, it wasn't really worth doing it. Is that a small wand? I don't know. You can decide that. Right, Lewis, number 6. Lewis, this one was number 6. My big old fucking funny old cookery thing. This was made from a cane knife. So originally this had a big hook on the back of it. It had a hook on the back. So it went straight up and like that, and then a hook, I think, as far as I remember. So I think originally it went straight across and had a hook there. You look up cane knives. But when I saw the cane knife, I thought that'd be absolutely perfect for making a massive cookery out of it. I ain't made a sheath for that though. The sheath for that's just that. I should do it. Mattel, if you send me a message right now and I'll make one later. I'll make one. Getting told off about my books now. Send me a message right now and I'll do it. Oh, by the way, I've only got that left. I'm going to put that in it. It's just a weird sticker I got. There you go. Can do as I'm told occasionally. The chair said M bar instead of K bar. Yeah, nice. M bar. Yes. Yeah, nice one. Yes, M bar. Yes. Oh, sorry, chair. So Lewis wanted number 6, which I've shown. The chair, he wanted number 2. Number 2 is this one. I got this in Great Yarmouth, I think it was. So this is a copy of one of the Expendables knives in it. But I like the look of it. You know, you probably couldn't really use it, but look at that lovely fucking blade on that. I love the fucking shape of that. It's pure stabby fucking evil bastard shit that is. Yes. Not much good for much else than what it's made for. And what it's made for, it's fucking good at it. Rita said, I'd be scared of which end she'd used a whip on you, Mike. Ha ha ha. Fuck's sake. Oh, I didn't think of that handle. Yeah, fucking hell. That's nice, that one, isn't it? Quite nice handle. Retired said, just put a bit of scrap paper in it. That'll do for now. Hey, I've done it. And then, oh, yeah. Lol, yeah, when you're not ignoring me. Yeah. I wasn't ignoring you last time. The problem was when we're editing at the same time, I'm so used to doing things my own way that I've got it in my head to do it a way, and then you're saying to do it a different way. And then I have a struggle in my own head. What am I going to do? Which I should just be saying, do what Metallic says. Do whatever my queen says. Oh, there. Yes. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? Jack, how you doing, mate? You all right? How are you? That's got the brass. I don't know what the fuck that is at the back. I can't remember what they call it now. There's a name for that. Yeah, I do like that. Lewis said, those sandbox are banned in Africa. Apparently, they have close ties to slavery. Oh, I imagine they probably would. Yeah, I imagine they probably would, Lewis. Exactly. Right, so that's number 1. I think 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 are done. So whatever the other two numbers are, 3 and 4. Mother said, good chance I'll start selling more crossbows. Ah, nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get some Vlad content out. It's been really cold here at the minute. Mother, really cold. And also today and yesterday, I've been doing shitloads of Spyro files editing. I mean, fucking shitloads of it. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. Yeah. Jack said, all is going well, thanks. Glad to see you're still putting out content. Yeah, I'll always be here. You know, as long as I can, I'll always still do videos. Yeah, I'll always be here. This is another. I'm pretty sure I've never used this. Now, I don't think Zed's on. Right, this smells new. So maybe Zed bought me this for a Christmas present. It's such a bad memory. The reason I'm smelling it is because a couple of the things Stu sent me, as I said, had a little bit of a mold smell on them. I reckon what had happened, one of the things had gone mouldy and the smell had gone onto all of the sheaves. But I sprayed them all with some kind of, like Febreze kind of shit, and it worked. But that smells new to me, and that looks new to me. Let me get it out and see. Can anyone remember who got me this? I know that sounds terrible that I can't remember, but I have a really, really shit memory. And I have so many knives, it's unbelievable. Actually, Metallic Reality has so many knives. I just look after them. But yeah. All right, so cold steel cookery. You've seen the sheath. I've never used this. I'm sure I haven't. You know, it does not look like that's ever been used. This is the cold steel cookery. It doesn't look like that's ever been used to me. It's hard to say. Like as a crippling sheath sniffing it, pretty much. Yes, for the fucking life of me, I cannot remember who I got this off. The easiest way to do it, someone go on one of my... I don't think I've ever done a review. That makes me think it might be Stu. Because if I'd bought this for a birthday or Christmas, I would have done a video on it, I think. Right, Thomas, I'll find you one in a second, mate. I've got some I've even got a list here of film recommendations. Rich said, good thing Zed's still not on. Might be freaked out, you know, his scent. Piss off. Fuck's sake, Rich. Fuck's sake. Yes, I didn't think about that. Yeah, no, that is not the case. Fuck's sake. I didn't think I was saying anything like that. Bloody dirty-minded Rich, eh? Right. And the last one is number 3, which I'll get out in a minute. Zach said, oh, good as well, thanks. Glad to see I read that. Mother said, it can wait. That's okay. You know it's going to come eventually. That's what she said. Richard said, remember XR bolts as well. Oh, yes, the XR aluminium bolts, Richard. All right. Thomas needs a good film to watch. Right. Do you watch foreign films? There's a really good film called Titane. Check this out. Oh, I just did exclamation mark Titane then. Exclamation mark support Lewis, and the donation thing will come up. Titane. Possessor. If it's out now, I don't know if it's out yet. There's a fucking it looks really good film called Infinity Pool with Mia Goth. She's in it, probably decent because she's fucking. Oh, Pearl's another one. And if you need to see X first, X. I knew you was going to say that when I mentioned Possessor. But I said, didn't I fall asleep? Didn't I fall asleep watching Possessor? Yes, you did. Yeah, but I think I did as well. I think that was one of the days we was hanging like fuck or something. It was hungover or something because I fell asleep as well. I did. So I didn't watch it myself. So we must have just been fucked. It's not a bad film. I just think, no, I fell asleep as well. Well, Thomas, what kind of films do you want to watch? Because I've got categories. I've got horrors, sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, thrillers, gangster. You name a category, and I'll pick you a film out. Mother said, Mike, can you get yourself a packet of Anglo Arms pistol box right now? I can donate for it. Everything from what? Yeah, I could order some now if you mean. Yeah. Can you get yourself a packet of Anglo Arms pistol box right now? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could buy some now. Yeah, what do you want to donate and I'll buy them? Yeah, all right. I'd still need to buy more heads as well because at the minute I've got enough heads to make. So I've got right now I've got 24 bolts and 24 heads. So I can make 24 broadhead bolts, which is about 90 quid's worth of product there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we both fell asleep during Possessor. Metallic. Yeah, no, we did. Oh, I nearly did a fucking spoiler then. I'm just going to privately send you something. Oh, fucking hell, knackered. Jack said four. Yeah, four. Do you know what? I've never seen Four Lions, but I know that's good. Yeah. I need both, mother. I need both, technically. I need both. I've got enough. I've got the exact right amount of bolts for the heads I've got. So if I bought more bolts, I'd then need to buy more heads. But yeah. Thought you liked the beginning of it. I'm going to do a little spoiler for the beginning bit. A bloke gets quite horribly stabbed in the neck. Oh, I'm not going to be putting that near my neck. That's a very stupid thing to do. All right, anyway, number 3, knife. Whatever it was. This is my little dagger that I made. So it's homemade sheath by myself. It's got multiple ties on the back, so it can be that way or that way. That's made from a weed slasher as well, so it's nice and thin. Aluminium pommel, brass guard. Right, I'll tell you what, mother. I'll check quickly. Let me look. I'll tell you how much it cost me last time. Broadhead bolts are quite, not broadhead. The broadhead can be quite expensive. Let me look. So, purchase history. I'll show you in a second, Metallic. Let me just get onto my eBay. Right, so mother, it cost 32 quid for 24 bolts. Not 24 bolts, sorry. Right, can someone write this? Right, hang on. Wrong thing. There you go. That's how much that cost me. Because the broadhead heads at the minute are about £1.10 or something like that. So that would be 45 quid. You know what, mother? I massively appreciate you doing that because, you know, if you did want to do that, don't feel you have to. But yeah, because for all of that stuff, I can then make. Right, so it cost me about 45 quid to buy the stuff, and I can make about 90. Hang on, how much do I sell bolts for? It's about 25 quid for 6, I think, isn't it? Yeah, so I can make about 100 quid So I make 55 quid profit out of it, which is all right. Funky, how you doing, mate? You're right. I'm fucking knackered, but yeah, how you doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm slightly out of it tonight. I'm so fucking tired. How you doing? You right? You have a good stream yourself earlier? I was busy earlier. I've been editing these bloody Spyroverse videos with Italic, and one of the days it took us. Well, we was doing it for 14 hours. 14 hours non-stop. Yeah, that's fine, mother. Thank you, mate. Yeah, you buy that, and I'll get the tips. Thank you, mate. Yeah, thank you, mother. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that do. Yeah, that's fine, mate. If you buy me the box, I'll get the tips. That's fine. Thomas says sci-fi horror would be good. Random, but I've got decent British Army Arctic sleeping bag. Good. Right. So Possessor is sort of sci-fi horror. Sci-fi horror. Sci-fi horror. Have a look. Yeah, I'd recommend Possessor. Put it that way, Possessor. Lewis said, thinking about securing my weapon display, Mike, as the family has a lot of anti-weapon folk and thieves. So I've got a padlock on the door to my weapon room, but I'm nervous about securing myself. Yeah, I recommend you doing that. Ah, fuck's sake, Funky. That's a fucking nightmare. I'll come back to you, Lewis, in a second. Funky said, just got demonetized. Some clips YouTube don't like showed a scene from Network. Won't be using that again. No, that's the thing. It's really some of the videos are really dodgy. You have to be very careful with some of them. Yeah, what a nightmare. That's funny, Matteo. You said the exact same thing I just fucking said. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. It's yeah. All of the clips I have to test, like put them on, see what happens, and then if they tell you to, I have to get rid of them, because all of my Alan Partridge ones, I can never leave them on there. Every single time I do it, I get some kind of copyright warning. Yeah, well, hopefully you can sort that. Was it just a video or your whole channel? Because that would be a right bastard. You might be able to, appeal it, because yeah. Sorry, I'm fucking knackered tonight. It's making me a little bit out of my head. Thank you, mother. I appreciate that. I'll go and buy 24 bolts. Do you know what else that can do? So with those 24 bolts, I can make 24 bodkin tips. So that's another 12 quid or 6 quid. No, 12 quid. Thank you, mother. I appreciate that. And I'll get myself some bolts, some heads. Yeah, good idea, Funky. Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you for supporting, mother. I appreciate that. And anyone else wants to support, it's really easy. There's a thing called coffee.com, because this is my job. So if you do want to help out, I don't actually, YouTube's about the only way I get paid in real life, or when I do my crossbow accessories. So if you do ever want to support, there's a thing called coffee.com. There's a link already in the description that says donations, and in the chat there's a thing called Nightbot that keeps putting the link up. I'll play a little 30-second video showing you how to donate if you want to, and then you also get a little special video, which I need to play mother in a minute. Gary, how you doing, mate? Nearly missed you there. He said, Funky, do you know where you're holding the meat this year? And then Funky said, not at Church Farm. They're greedy bastards down there. People have had enough of their piss-taking prices. Yeah, thank you, mother. I appreciate that. I'll do that in a second. What's that? Oh yeah, yeah, funky. I suppose this is on behalf of YouTube, just for you.
Bit of a fuck up, really, isn't it?
What else we got? Fuck's sake. Oh god. Where was I? Yeah, Mitag, I didn't actually see your comment. Yeah, a bit of a fuck up for Funky, yes. No, so Mike, any advice on what I previously mentioned? Sorry, Lewis. What was it? Right. So how are you displaying? Are you displaying your weapons like that? Because I'll tell you what I did. I won't get nothing down, but right, one more for Funky and his YouTube situation. This one goes out to YouTube.
What, are you retarded?
If you have your guns on a board like I do, what I did, so my guns and that are. I'll show you exactly how they're held up there. So that's a bit of 12mm ply. You sometimes have to cut the ends off of these, but most of the stuff is held on by these cup hooks, brass cup hooks. You can put like bits of rubber on to make them softer, but they screw in. And then what I then did, I screwed in an eyelet underneath. All of these guns are padlocked onto the wall now. You will have to buy shitloads of little padlocks, but it's not going to be the most absolutely secure thing ever, but it'll stop people taking them off the wall, which is a good thing. And it does prevent, you can't just take them off. You'd have to rip them off. You'd probably break part of the gun. Some guns on the wall and some swords in a rack and some guns in a rack on the floor. Another thing you can do is pass a chain through the trigger guards and chain that up somewhere. Or, so what I did, because I want to make sure if the police ever come here, they can't say my shit ain't safe, because it is safe. So every single gun up there is padlocked to the board. Every other gun I've got is in that box just there, which is padlocked. All my knives are in boxes. Not all my knives, but a lot of my knives are in boxes that are padlocked. One here. There's a box just there. Padlocks on it. Yeah, so, but, oh no, I thought there's also a lock on the door. What lock on your door? George said, are they all replicas to not be in a cabinet? Yes, you're right. Yeah, George, you are. Yes. Yeah, nothing I have up there needs to be locked in a cabinet. No, you're right, George. That's exactly it. Yeah. Send them. You have to send YouTube this one, Funky.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
I love that one. How you doing, Rex? You're right, mate. Yeah, fucking knackered tonight. Oh, we are, mother. Here's your video for donating. I appreciate it. Cheers. I've just sent myself a note to buy 24 bolts. Yeah. Lewis said, I thought about rigging a blank cartridge alarm, getting a cage for the door, like you see on the back of the post office. Yeah, that would work. That would work. You know, anything that would, yeah, that, I think you're on the right lines. You've got the right idea. And that's all that matters, really. Yeah. Well, actually, every time I see that smash clip, I think of that sloppy pumpkin. Oh, yes, fuck's sake, yeah. Yeah, at least it don't make you think of the fucking ironclad fucking ones. I cannot believe a pumpkin's that fucking hard. That's amazing. I'll still to this day, I'm slightly speechless over it. That's why I had to do a public apology. Oh, Funky, I'll do a little walkthrough for you for that. Yeah. Lewis said, and a security camera, so I can sue the bastards. Good idea. I've got security cameras as well. Gary's off. See you later, Gary. Take care, mate. Funky, I'm going to have to email you next Friday, mate. I cannot find any videos on how to slow the chat down using Streamer. Right. Yes, I'll sort that out for you. It's once you know how to do it, it's pretty easy. But until you know how to do it, it's a fucking pain in the ass. It's very, very difficult until you know how to do it. But yeah, I've got a tab open right now so I can do it. You have to have a... What's that? Hang on, there's a new... Participants. Anyone? Subscribers. Live commentary. Live commentary mode limits participants to the people you approve for the channel. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I've got a tab open with the slow mode bit on it. I'm just going to put it on just for a second. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get to. So what you have to do, Funky, you set it up. You get to this bit before you go, or during going live, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I can walk you through that. I'll be honest with you, Funky. I don't think there's many people know how to do it when they're on. Once you're on StreamYard, I don't think there's. Well, as you said, there's no videos. Yeah. Rachel said, "Do you need bars on the windows as well if you're having a room as a gun safe?" If the room is a gun safe, yeah, I'd assume so. All of my stuff that needs to be locked up in a safe, well. All of my stuff that needs to be locked up is in that box. As what they describe your safe thing as is I think a safe for shotguns, but air rifles, they have to be locked up in a secure cabinet. So essentially that is just a cabinet laid on its side. And that is padlocked shut. So yeah. Yeah, everything I have that needs to be locked up is. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, Funky. I'll tell you, unless I'll see if I can do it tomorrow. Right, I'll make a little private video for you with a screen capture thing. I'll show you exactly how I do it. Right. If I don't get a chance to do it tomorrow, though, I'll sort you out sometime next week before your next stream. The only thing is, I definitely won't have time Sunday. I probably might not have time Monday either. So sometime next week, though, I'll sort you out a private video and I'll show you the full screen and I'll walk you through it. So I'll say, you just got to go up here, click this bit, and yeah, because that would help you out a lot, I think. Yeah, that would help you. The rate your thing's going, it'll make it a lot easier for you and the mods and everything really. But yeah, it took me fucking ages to find out how to do that, ages. Because you just don't have the option. Yeah, that's fine, Funky. I'd always do things like that for you. It's just getting around with it. You know what I'm like. But yeah, I'll do you a proper video because my editor will do a screen capture. So I'll show you with the fucking mouse. I'll take it up to the bit you need to click. Yeah. Once you know how to do it, it's not too bad. But yes, it's fine. Try to explain to someone how to do it is a pain in the ass, I tell you. Lewis said, I don't plan on making my weapon room into a gun room, Rich. All I have is a few air rifles and swords. I just want my pad to be like a fortress. That's it. Yeah, I just wanted I don't think any of that stuff needs to be locked up, but I just wanted it a bit more secure, safer. Because this is another thing, though. Because I live in a council house, or whatever it is now, housing association, whatever the fuck. It's not a council house anymore. They sold it to whatever, and now it's whatever, but it's a council house, essentially. I've had people come around here fixing things. So they're, I can fix most things, but if there's new radiators being installed, they do that, And I had some twat come in here, and I couldn't believe they did it. But they just did it, and it was done before I even had a chance to say anything. Walked into my room to sort the radiator out, just walked up straight up to the gun board, took a gun off the thing, started pulling the trigger. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You have to be thick as shit. So after that, I started putting screws in so you couldn't take them off unless you unscrewed it. But the locking them up is easier. You don't have to keep getting the screwdriver out. You know what I mean? But yeah. No, said Christ, I sound like the end dialogue from Rise of the Foot Soldier. No, but I get it. I get it. Oh, Metallic said, you still on, Metallic? Does it bend? Right. When you come back on, or when you comment, I'll show you. I don't know, because this is quite short compared to the what do you call it? The swords. So I was mesmerized by the shiny. They said because the council are mostly Neanderthals. That's fucking true. Yeah, because the wing slashers, lovely little bendy things, but they go back straight. So I got a couple of weed slashes in. This one's going to become a half size Excalibur, and the other one's going to be a secret one, which I'm not telling anyone yet. Apart from I might have told Metallic, I don't know. But actually, no, she couldn't remember. I told her one night and she forgot. Oh yeah, Funky. If you're still there, can you send me a message? Send just in case I forget. I've got a terrible fucking memory. I shouldn't forget though. Funky, send me a message on Instagram saying, Mike, don't forget to do that video for me, or Mike, can I have that video of how to do slow mode for me, and then I'll sort it out for you. Nice one, Funky. Because I will definitely do it, but you know when you get busy. Rich said, Mike, Prime Age side coming out. Shiny, Mike, like shiny weapons. Yes. Yeah, there you go. I got fucking hypnotized for a second there. Without saying, you forgot to show me if the little stabbing knife is bit. That's what I'm talking about. This, you mean this one though, don't you? This is the one. Oh, I have to be careful. Only a little bit. There's not really enough to. A little bit, but no, not like the others, because it's short enough that it doesn't. Yeah. Lewis is off. He said, right, I'm off, lads and lasses. Have a good one. Wish me luck in the tombs of the surface. Yeah, good luck, Lewis. I hope you get something really fucking good. You have to do a video about it if you do. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what you get. Take plenty of money with you. Maybe get some body armor as well or something. I don't know. Yeah, see you later, Lewis. Yeah, so it bends a tiny little bit, Metallic, but not really. It's short enough that it's not got that full bend anymore. I do like this though. I think that's a nice looking blade. That I think when I do my Excalibur, it will probably have a similar look to it than that. To that. Ah, nice one, Rich. That just shows up as well. Yes. Richard said, if it's half the blade length, it should be 4 times stiff. Oh, there you go. And it was. It was, Rich, wasn't it? Yeah, whereas the Witcher sword, that would have good old bend in it, because it's still got, you know, it's still got a reasonably long blade. Be careful with these, because I am obviously holding like a live edge blade. I'll get her out for you, Metallic. We've got to get the best ones out, haven't we? You go and get yours out and hold it, and then I'll pretend I can see it. I do love this Witcher sword. I think it's always been my favourite. Because even I think I'll like the Excalibur's going to be pretty nice, but it won't be as sort of fancy as this. The Excalibur one's quite a plain sword. Yeah, I love this sword. Definitely one of the prettiest ones I ever made. Metallics is even better though. She's got a nicer, I think she's got a nicer shaped blade. Handle was slightly better proportions, but then hers was the second one, so I could make it slightly better. Nice one, Funky. I'll sort it out. I might just do, if I get time tomorrow, which I probably should. I don't know. It depends. I have a nice lie-in tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I might get it done for you tomorrow. Yeah, the only reason because I've been doing editing. Yeah, I did 14 hours editing yesterday, and then 8 hours today. Metallic's been having to sit with me doing it because she's in it. Yeah, it's one of the Spirophiles episodes. Fucking hell, yeah, lot of work. We've only done so what's that? 14 and 8. That's 22 hours. We've done about 22 minutes of 22 minutes of footage. Fucking 22 solid hours. Yeah, nightmare. That's why I'm so tired. Yeah, I love this handle. Full tang as well. This is partly one of the other things I always like about it, because you can see it's proper still full tang. Metallics is also slightly better proportions, because this is ever so slightly wonky, but you can't really tell. But it's good enough. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I sort of perfected it with Metallics, man. That's just this week. Oh, yes, we did, didn't we? Fuck. Yeah. Oh, my, I forgot about that. Fucking hell. You know what? I forgot. I got a list in front of me that says when we fucking did it. And I fucking forgot that we'd done them dates as well. Yeah, it's 4 days we've been doing it. So God knows how many hours we've been doing it. Forgot about that. I forgot about the other stuff. Do you know what? I must have blanked that out. So we've done 4 days worth, but none as much as yesterday. Yesterday was fucking solid. It was 11 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock at night. And and on the breaks we had was still on camera, you know. Thanks a little bit. Yeah. I don't mind doing editing and that, you know, it's part of YouTube, isn't it? But and it just, yeah, you know, I'll always do it, but fuck me, sometimes it can be relentless. Mother said, do you have any broadhead bolts that can fit the Vlad? If yes, is it easy to make them? I've only done one that might fit, and I've not checked it properly yet, so not really. But to make a broadhead bolt that fits the Vlad it's just as easy as making my broadhead bolts. So yeah, it's not difficult for me to do anyway. Mum said, hello, Funky. Who is that guy from the bug out shop? Looks like a good folk. That's what I think. Funky worked there with him for it. That's your mate, isn't it? Funky. Can't remember his name now off the top of my head. It's gone. You know, when you're tired. That said, all we have done in 24 hours is the middle section. Yeah. Yes. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you're right. Spyro list. Oh, Rich, you ain't seen nothing, mate. I've got lists everywhere. Like lists coming out of, well, every part of this room. Lists everywhere. Yeah. As I said, the only away from cam breaks I had was doing the fur prep. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, and that was run off for 10 minutes or however long, come back. It'll be worth it, Metallic, in the end, though. I think this episode is going to be fucking brilliant. It'll probably be the best one there is. And it will be worth it. It'll be worth it. Maybe this is the one that will get us a Netflix deal. Whatever. This one's going to get us a Netflix deal, Metallic, I'm telling you. Oh, and I looked it up, how long a feature film takes to edit, and it said 6 months to a year. So we're all right. We might get it done. Although I did think we'd only done 2 days, and then I didn't realize we'd done 4. So there's that. I genuinely thought we was only working on it yesterday and today, but we weren't, were we? Yeah, Rich, I got fucking lists everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I'll count. Do you want me to count how many lists I can physically see? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 lists I can just see sitting here. Look, I'll quickly flash some. There's one there. There's probably fucking God knows how many there. That's not even all of them. Another one there. Another one there. There's a couple on the end of my bed. There's fucking hell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 2 more there. Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. You want to know fucking lists? I think the only person I know rivals me for this is Metallic Reality. I know exactly what bit you're talking about. See, there are certain bits I would be happy to never see again. Fuck's sake. Yes, Netflix, as long as they edit it. Exactly. Yeah, we'll be. If we get a deal with Netflix, we can pay someone to edit it then, and then me and you could sit behind the bastards, tell them what to do all day. That'd be mental, wouldn't it? I reckon they'd be crying in about 5 minutes. Rex said that Anglar's bow you made was my top build of 2020. Thank you, Rex. I was looking at some pictures of that the other day. I really like that as well. The great big massive one. Yeah, I would get that out for you, Rex, but I think it's locked in that box at the minute because it's so big. I couldn't fit it in this box under here. Under here, I've got a box, but anything about this big is about its limit. And I think that Anglo Arms Bowie, the blade is probably as big as this whole thing. Oh yeah, I really like that one. Do you know what I'm going to do, Rex? Next time I get enough money, I'm going to buy another one of those. They used, you know what? Them knives, them Anglo Arms big old machetes used to be about. You used to be able to get them for 12 quid, I think. Nowadays they're about 20 quid, but for the quality and fucking big old massive thing you can make with them, it's worth it. I'm going to make a great big one of them with. It's either going to have a D guard on it or a big old guard that comes down over your hand but not quite under, so it'd still be. No, a D guard is legal. A D guard is legal. You just have to be careful with how you make it. It's got to be a D guard that protects your hand rather than used for hitting. Can't be a D guard that's designed to hit. That's answer. No thanks, Mike. I spent 2 days telling you what to do. I'll just wait till they're finished and tell them everything that's wrong. Well, I'll sit there telling them what to do, making them cry. And then once it's done, I'll bring it to you. And then you can tell me off and make me... Well, it wouldn't make me cry. But, yeah, then you can tell me off and I'll get back. Chris said, you need a detective board like the one in Heavy Rain and also burn evidence in a bin. Yes, that would be good. You know what, Rich? I'll write that down. I'm going to write that down. Where's my fucking Spyro shit? Yeah, detective board would be good. Rex. Yeah, you imagine that. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a classic one. That fucking burning shit indoors always cracks me up. Yeah, in a bin indoors. Yeah, I'll keep that idea for another one, Rich. I think that's a really good idea. If I do burn something indoors, though, I'll do it in the Wendy house, so it still look like it's indoors. Yeah, you see that a lot in films, burning shit indoors or in a sink or something stupid. Set all the fucking smoke alarms off. And excellent idea, Rich. Yeah, from all my posted. Yeah, ticked notes. Yeah, exactly, Rich. Yeah, Rex. Yeah, that would be mental. You could make a. Because I'll tell you how them machetes, they have I think they have an 18-inch blade. That's why they're really good for making big fuck off massive things. So you get an 18-inch blade on them. Yeah, which I think is let's have a look how big this is. Yeah, so the blade is from where my hand is there. That's that long, from there to there, about. Yeah, so that would look great actually. Yeah, massive stacks. anyone else has any funny ideas for the Spider-Verse stuff, let me know. I love all that kind of stuff. I've got a lot of ideas in my head and written down. It's just getting around to doing them, but it's nice having the ideas there. But yeah, I think you lot will definitely like episode. I won't say too much. Episode 3, though, it's got more than one actor in it for once. Actually, well, there are more than one actors in the others, but we're not all together. So there are 2 main characters in the next episode, and we're actually together. So DC had a few actually stars in the next episode. I'm the co-star. And it's proper location footage as well. Yeah, so that'll be good rather than green screen. I like the green screen stuff because it looks so bad, it's funny sort of thing. But this is proper location shit. Oh, fucking! I just drunk. You know when you drink the bottom of your coffee and it has a bit of that crap in it. Lime scale. Oh, fucking it. Yeah, actually, I was wrong. Yes, metallic. Yes. Actually, it's got 3 main characters. Yeah, it's got three main characters in this one. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. 3 main characters. Yeah, this next episode got 3 main characters in it. Yeah. I reckon it'll be really good. It'll take some beating. Episode 4, I have no idea. And then we'll do episode 5 and 6. So we'll do 6 episodes per series. I'll try and whack out a couple of specials as well, like a Halloween special, an actual Halloween special one, Christmas special one next year or this year. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the special ones on because if we do like a Halloween special or a Christmas special one, or even any fucking special, whatever day, we could show that every year then. And then when we've got enough episodes, we can start doing a Spider-Verse night where it's just the 6 episodes and watch the 6 episodes or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, Rex. Yeah, I really like that. Well, I'll get it out for you, but it's a lot of bother opening that shit up. Although it's not as bad as normal. Normally a lot more crap on there. Well, while I'm here and it's being a little bit quiet, if anyone ever wants to support this channel, you can. Because you could do things like what Mother did. Mother just helped buy me some bolts so that I could make some broadheads, sell them, and make a living. If you wanted to do things like that, you could. Or you can just donate for anything. It all goes to the channel. All goes to help the channel get better. So there's a thing called coffee.com. It takes credit, debit cards, and PayPal. The only reason I mention that because the video says only PayPal. You can do it credit card, debit card, and PayPal now. And you just click the link and do it. There's a link in the description that says donate, and there's a thing called Nightbot that's just put the link up. Oh, there is merchandise as well. I'll just play the little thing for the donations. Don't have to donate, but you can if you like, because that's the only way you can do it with me, because I can't do super chat and that. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you about some of the other ways you could support me if you wanted to. Metallic said, how long do you think the premiere will be? I would aim to do it at least 2 hours. Every time I try to do it at least 2 hours, I think. If it's not 2 hours, it's because I'd like it. I always try to do the Spider-Verse premieres as long as a live stream would be. So at least 2 hours. Yeah, at least 2 hours. Up to 3 hours, depending. Then you can start it about 9:30. 2.5 hours. Start at 9:30, or is it 3? Yeah, 2.5 hours. Start at 9:30, end at 12. That's it was ages since I did the happy ad music dance. Did you miss the earlier one then? I put it on earlier. Or do you just mean tonight? Are you being sarcastic?
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
I would do it at least 2 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Thank you, Mother. He said support WC. Thank you. So, yeah. But you can buy merchandise. So I have t-shirts. There's stickers. See that sticker there? There's a banner of those guns. You can buy shit merchandise. Although the shit merchandise, you can't buy this one anymore. If you buy this t-shirt, you now have the shit logo is on the full chest. It's better now. So that would be a logo this kind of size. There's loads of shit on there. Hoodies, leggings. There's no end of bloody merchandise. Although I do need to sort the prices out on the merchandise. But I think a lot of them are set at the minute. So you buy them, I don't even get any money off of it because I need to change the prices. Oh, you missed the first one, did you, Metallic? I was going to say. That was only about an hour ago. As your 1 megabit internet going. Sorry, that's not like I'm taking the piss out of you there. But you know I'll never do that. Can't believe that. You have to do another test later. Test it again in a minute and see what it says. You can do it now, actually. Yeah, do a test now. See what it's saying now. Because that was horrendous earlier. Yeah, I've shown you all the knives, didn't I? Should I start reading fucking jokes out? I hate doing this because it just starts you fuckers off. This bloke said to me, he said, "You're a stencil." I said, "Cut it out." I got stuck in a thick jungle. I couldn't hack it. Sometimes I relax with a large curved knife. That's a scythe. That's a scythe of relief. Internet speed test. Internet speed test. Is this all knife related? It's a weird one. I'm not reading these shit all night. I quite like Tim Vine's stuff though. Stopping that. That needs to go back up there. Oh, you can also buy, if you're into this, you can buy the Spyroverse books. So we've got Beware the Spyroverse Book 1. This is available to buy on Amazon. Is that book 1? We've got Spyroverse Book 2, Spyroverse Book 2, 2 Stamps Beyond by Z Not Z. And then we've got Human Names Can Be Tricky, Spyroverse Book 3. Look at that. Proper book. Oh, that's much better, Metallic. Now, that's good. I wonder why that was so shit earlier then. That was unbelievably crap. You've got very sporadic internet then. 18.4 is good. Thank you for doing the links, by the way, Metallic. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Yeah. What was we saying? Yeah, that's much better. I reckon your internet must dip up and down. Because she did a test earlier while we was trying to fucking sort the spy files thing out. Yeah, and it said 1 megabit. 1 megabit upload. And like virtually nothing download. You must have very sporadic internet because that's good. 18's good. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I wonder if someone is nicking your internet. That is totally bizarre. Well, that one you can see it. You can see the tang in it. That's not you can't see it. There's a hole in there. Yes, get your Spyroverse books in. I can't remember. Yeah. So I said it was around 7 p.m. on a Friday night, so probably high use time. Yeah, 'cause even mine goes. I've not got like particularly good internet, but it's not shite. But yeah, every now and then, at certain times, it does go a bit crap. Good night, Rich. Thank you again for sending me the bolts and the dowel maker. I massively appreciate that. Rich, did you do a video showing how to make it? You did, didn't you? If you did, could you send me a link to that again, or would it just be on the chat me and you have? Because otherwise, I'll just go and watch that again. You did send me a video, didn't you? Yeah, I appreciate you doing that, Rich. I'll sort some of those out soon. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, I may need to buy even more bolts then. It's all right. Yeah, good night, Rich. See you later, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. You on tomorrow? Are you going to do the books as a download or whatever they call it? Yeah, yeah. I like a Kindle version or whatever. Yes, I haven't bothered yet. Yeah, I should sort that out soon. Next time we have one to do, I'll sort that out and I'll make them all Kindle books as well. Yeah. No, I know what you mean, like a downloadable. Yeah, put it on your computer or whatever. Yeah, and you can do that. You can do it. In fact, I think even, you know, my coffee fucking shop. Not my coffee shop, but my shop on coffee. Pretty sure I could sell what you could do on there, on the shop, on coffee. It allows you to sell digital. Oh, hang on. Where's the fucking thing? It allows you to sell on your shop digital stuff. So I could just, if people really wanted to just buy like a, not even a PDF, just a fucking whatever you call it, like a text document of it. Sell a text document for £1. Really said, yeah, sent a video, set the drill so slow, it's only 10 seconds at one time, otherwise the plastic starts to melt. Thank you, Rich. Yes. Yeah. But it'd be better off as a proper Kindle, though, wouldn't it, metallic? But yeah. I could even sell just a file if I wanted to. Quid's a quid, isn't it? That'd still be the same profit I make from the books. And nothing's had to be made or sent. All right, do you want yours on Kindle? And you've done it. Maybe I could just do this.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Maybe I could knock them out in my shed. What do you reckon? I've got a printer. Knock them out in my bedroom. Oh, no, that's what I normally do. Ha, ha, ha. That's fake. Oh, yeah, this one's for me and you while we was doing the Spyro Files episode.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Yeah, I was actually going to send you that on the night, but I thought, I don't know if I ever should. I've been irritating her enough as it is. Right. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for tonight. I may go off 11:45, or I may go on till 12. I don't know, but I'll stay on for a bit. It's a little bit quiet tonight, but that's all right. I was on late. I'm glad that made you laugh after the day we've had. Although I feel fine, I'm good now. Maybe that's it. Get away from it for a bit. Brings you back to normal again. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Just say something if I can't. Any nights you want to see Metallic or anyone watching, Metallic's anyone commenting at the minute, or Rex, that I can get with either something I've already shown, I'll show it again, or I've got a box of pocket knives. A couple of knives up there, we've shown them. Yeah, next time you're here, Metallic, I'll let you go through all these boxes and you can see what you've got then. Because you own them all. I mean, I've got 4 things back now. Oh, and the new things that Mother bought me recently. I knew you'd say that, Rex. If it wasn't so difficult to get it, I would get it for you. Maybe, Rex, can you email me or not email me? Can you message me any other way? Are you on Instagram or Facebook and that? If you can, if you remind me, I'll get it out for next time. Tart said, I'll be okay till we have to start again. Can't believe we have to fiddle with some footage we thought we'd finish. I know. Good night, Mother. Take care, mate. Yeah, Mother, this is just for you. Although I should be playing this at the end. It's probably not appropriate, but anyway.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you in your dreams.
Probably not, but it says good night at least. Yeah. Anything you want to see? Yeah, I've got a box over there, like a cardboard box full of all. I keep all my legal carries in a drawer so they're easier to get because they're more likely to be used because you can actually carry them. Yeah, you know what, Rex? I had loads of Ganzos. I ended up, just because I'm always fucking skint, selling them or giving them away as presents. But I've got one Ganzo and I still really like it. It was. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was your kipping last night. Yeah. And I started dreaming about. I started dreaming about editing Spyro files. Fucking shit. Now that's fucked. That's just because that's all we've done. Yeah, Rex. So I've got this, and I've always liked this knife. I think this is the only Ganzo I have left. That's it. This one. Yeah. I always like this. It's decent, really, for the money. These are like 10 quid. And for fucking 10, these are excellent. Always like that for the money. Considering them Power Military 2s, they're about... well, 150 quid, isn't they? Something like that. Yeah, I always like that. It's a nice knife, really. The pivots come loose a little bit, but it's not irritatingly bad. That's the only thing, and you could probably remedy that with a bit of Loctite or something. But most of the stuff what stops me messing around with a knife, so I'll EDC a lot of knives I get. The thing that stops me using them is if the pivot keeps coming loose too often. Now this is ever so slightly loose, but it's not too bad. But that's the only thing that ever gets me. If that pivot keeps coming loose, then eventually I'll get bored of them and stop messing around with them because I can't be dealing with that. But this one was always good. Partly why I like I think I've got it. It's over there. The Cold Steel Pro Light or whatever it is. The pivot never ever comes loose on that. So that's been a steady EDC since I got it because the pivot has never come loose on it. That's still no movement in that at all. That's always been rock solid and tight. The pivot on that. Rex, believe it or not, last time I looked 185 quid. Yeah, if you can't, I can't justify that, Rex. I can't. Although I did get given a Paramilitary 2, but because they're so expensive, I played about it for about a week, put it in a box, and put it in a fucking safe. Because that's, you know, I would never get rid of it because it was given to me as a gift. But that's a lot of money, and I couldn't fuck about and lose that. Do you want me to get that? All right, Matak, I'll go and get that for you in a second. Yeah, that is a nice knife, actually, though, the one you're talking about. That one never comes loose. And I'll tell you why. Because it's got rivets. Oh, I thought I put it back. Maybe I didn't. Non-flicking flick knife-esque knife. You mean this, don't you? This little beauty. I don't think you can actually flick it out, can you? Nah, it's too tight. There you go. There's the little beauty. I'll try to catch the light for you. That is nice, isn't it, there? I've always liked this. Sorry, you're probably getting heavy breathing down the thing. Get a bit of knife ASMR now. I'm going to whisper to you. It's going to be knife ASMR. People pay good money for this shit. The donation box is over there. This is I can't remember now. What the fuck's it called? Piss off, face. It is a kissing crane. Non-flick knife, lock knife. Looks like a flick knife. I'm still going to do some gun ASMR one day. It's got a nice stiletto-shaped blade. My throat's going funny now. I don't know if whispering's better or just talking quietly is better. Which one? I don't know. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's got the... I don't know what these kind of locks are called, but instead of moving the bolsters, which some of them do, some of them you pull it. That's called a pick lock. This one's almost just like a back lock. So you see it raise up when I press that down. So like a traditional back lock, whatever they're called. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Peach. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? But that said, it'll be the last knife you get back. Fucking hell. You know how many times we're going to have to get married? If I'm going to get these back, if I get one item back every time me and Matata get married, we've been married 4 times. So next time you're here, I'll pick out 4 items that are mine. Well, one's the Witcher sword, isn't it? One is definitely the Witcher sword. That we know that. Vlad is mine because that was bought after the last marriage. Although as soon as we get married again, that's going to be yours. So I ain't got it for long. Better make the most of that, ain't I? Although I'm still allowed to use all the stuff. It's just I'm looking after it technically. That's all. Yeah. So you're going to give me this one back last, are you? All right. Fair enough. About 500 more marriages to go then. I reckon we might be able to fit that in. Northern Migration. How you doing? You all right? Just doing a bit of knife porn. Where I was doing a bit of knife ASMR at one point. People pay good money for this kind of shit. There's a donation box in the description. Donate and then you can tell me how much you like the ASMR. Rex said that Rough Rider Denim Carter you had last year was also banging. I'll get that in a second. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Metallic said no, because I only got them all in the first divorce. After that, you get one item, a divorce. Oh, all right, thank you. Oh, so you don't get them all back again? No, of course you don't. No. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, my queen. So anything you get after the first marriage is yours. Ah, thank you. All right. Not a lot then. Not a lot. Yeah, I keep all my legal carry stuff is in a box there because I can just get them out and use them, and also the knives I'm currently interested in, if that makes sense. So this is the little Rough Rider one that Rex was on about. Let me see if my torch will brighten it up a bit. I've got homemade diffuser. Does that look better if I do that? Oh yeah, that's a lot better, isn't it? Let me turn that down a bit there. Like that'll do. All right, might be able to see these a bit better now. Yeah, I used to have a lamp there, but it's not working at the minute. Yeah, that's the little. It means I'm gonna have to show the other one again, though, doesn't it? the little Rough Rider, 2 blades. Can't remember the style of this. It's not a I can't remember the name. But it's got a little thin blade. And then it's got a sort of bigger blade. I better show the other one. The metallic can see it in proper light. See the Kiss and Crane logo now, you should be able to. Stiletto. And Kissing Crane's on there. Literally 2 cranes. And I do like that they put that little bit on there, the little logo bit, to make it actually look like a flick knife with a button. I like that feature. Come on, you bastard. Can't see it in the fucking focus. I can't hold it there forever. You did see it there, I think. A nice handle on that. I've got a piece of paper. There we go. You can see the Kiss and Crane logo there. I mean, I like that they have that little inlaid bit, like it looks like a button. Rex said, bloody nice legal carry. Can't find one now. I wish I'd bought one at the time. I can't remember where I got mine from. I don't know if I did. I got sent it to review, didn't I? That was a review bit, wasn't it? Yeah, sold it. Yeah. Pete, did you ever find one in the end? Because you want one of these as well, don't you? I know Peach wants one of these. I'm on the lookout. Don't worry. If I ever find one, metallic, I'll be getting myself a second one, seeing as this is yours. But I'll get you one, or I'll point you in the direction to get one, and I'll find one for you as well, Peach, one day. But yeah, I cannot find these anywhere. Or if you can, they're not a decent price. Or they're from America or some shit. But he said, never did. I just got a 6-inch tie light instead now. Yes, that's a lovely one as well, though. That's nice. I do love these sort of flick knifey looking knives. Yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, I used to have a bit of a thing for flick knife looking knives. And that, you couldn't get much better than that. That was also because of what inspired you, Peach, wasn't it? It was partly to do with The Last of Us, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, I bet that does. Because what's that got? That's about a 3.5-inch blade, isn't it? Maybe 4. Yeah, 4-inch blade. Yeah, so the blade on yours would go from there to there. So yeah, your one would have a blade about where the tip of my finger is. Yeah, I bet that's nice. Pretty expensive though, aren't they? Or aren't they? Yeah. You bought me some Cold Steel, didn't you, Peach? What did you get me? You got me this one, didn't you? Was that you? I'm pretty sure that was you who got me this one, wasn't it, Peach? Did you get me any? I know Dad got me some Cold Steel as well, but I think you got me this one, didn't you? Oh, under 100? 3 mil thick. Pretty sure you got me this one. Unless I'm wrong. Always like this. It's a lovely little fucking thing. I like the shape of the guard as well. I want to copy this. I know I did my sort of copy. I know I didn't. I copied the other Cold Steel one, didn't I? Which was this one. You know my blue sheath one. I can't remember. I put that. Oh no, I think I've put that. I've put that in the box now. Yeah, no, I'll put that away. Put it in there. No. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Peach. Although I quite like Tantos, that is fucking beautiful blade shape. That is absolutely lovely. That. Yeah, I love that. I do like a Tanto, but that's nicer. That suits that whole look, I think, better. It's like a tiny little mini samurai sword almost. It's a katana. Northern Migrations. And how often do you sharpen your knives? Not very often, mate, to be honest. I don't use... Like, I've got so many knives, some of them never get sharpened. And most of the ones, like the cold steel... What happened to the cold steel tie light? I must have put it away. The cold steel pro light, that stays sharp enough for me. I think I may have sharpened it once. I don't use the knives enough to warrant them needing sharpening a lot. Even when they're a little bit blunt, say not shaving sharp still, they're still sharp enough to do most of the stuff I need to do, if that makes sense. So not very often, in all honesty. Most knives, it depends what they're made of as well. See, like most of these, I don't know about this, but most of these stainless steel sort of 440Cs or whatever, 440s, they sort of stay sharp for quite a while anyway. It's hard to explain, but yeah, very rarely. Because I wouldn't say the knives. So the knives I do use do get used. Like the cold steel pro light, I used a lot. That's been used in the shed. I don't know where I put it. I had it a second ago. What did I do with a pro light? I literally had it in my hand. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the pro light. I literally had it in my hand a minute ago. I don't know where it went. It's not lost. I've probably put it in that box though. I don't know, but no, I was going to show you the quality of the blade on it. You still see me on it? Yeah, no idea where I put that. It's not in my pocket. Fuck knows. I don't know where I put that. That'll turn up. Pete said, cold steel looks like it's going down the toilets, and buy now if you can. Maybe not buy the new stuff. It's trash. Is it? Yeah, because they promised they wouldn't do that, didn't they? Yeah, they promised they wouldn't do that. So they have started doing it, have they, Pete? Where the fuck is that pro light? I don't know where I put it now. Doesn't matter. Metallic said, cold steel have been going downhill for years now. Such a shame. Yeah, so the latest knife I got is this one that Zed bought me for Christmas. Bit of an unusual Tanto. Well, yeah, I suppose it is. But the more unusual thing about it is it's got a really fucking good set of scissors on it. Yeah, no idea what's happened to that pro light. I must have chucked it in the box and I can't see it. Pete says, looks like rebranded cheap knives with cold steel just slapped. Really? Is it that bad? Oh, here it is. I thought it was probably in there. Yeah, so this has been used quite extensively. Wait a minute. I've got to show you if I can cover up the back of the fucking screen. I think that's been sharpened once, maybe. But, you know, it doesn't really need it. And it depends how sharp you want something as well. Pete said, it's easy to sharpen. I like that still. Yeah, what is this, Pete? I don't actually know. I don't know. But yeah, some are easier to do, aren't they? Yeah, that's it. That's it, Peach. 4116. That's it. Yeah, I think you've got them the wrong way around. 4116. Yeah. Rex said, Funky Brother has a cold steel roach knife in his Christmas video. Looked awesome. Ah, nice. Yeah, I don't know that. Well, hang on, let me look. Oh, yeah, I know the one. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. 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 Yeah, this one was a present. I think. Did Zed not get me this one? By the way, I'm going to be off in 5 minutes. I might go on a little bit longer because I am quite enjoying myself. I'm still knackered though. That's the only issue. Silius, how are you, mate? You right? And he said, evening. Feel free to delete if controversial, but in your opinion, would it be sensible to have something like a K-bar or a big buckler for home defence? Or would the papers make you out to be a nutter? There's nothing illegal about having a collection of knives. I wouldn't. The only thing is, you don't want to ever say anything's for self-defense, home defense. But if you had it in your room and then you got burgled and say they had a knife, or there was multiple of them with knives, you could use that, and that would be classed as what's the word they call it? Reasonable force or whatever. And yeah, and you. The papers are always going to, if you use anything like that at home, the police are going to make you out to be, not the police, the papers are going to make you out to be a nutter, aren't they? Unless it's very rare they'll make it out like, portray you as anything good, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have to word what I say very carefully, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that per se, but just take out the words home defense and say resting near my bed because that's where I keep them. Does that make sense? But yeah, I'll be off soon. Rex said nothing illegal with tools. Exactly. It's just the way you word things in this country. It's more about how you word things. I have to listen to it a lot on. The problem is, I often do videos self-defense weapons. Right, in this country, you can't really have a self-defense weapon. But if I don't call the video that, people would never find it because people aren't going to search weapons you can have next to you in case your house is invaded or something. You know what I mean? Or item, you know what I mean? So I have to write self-defense weapons, but as soon as you say something's a self-defense, you can get done for it essentially because it's illegal because you've got it for a violent reason, sort of thing. It's more complicated than that, but I'm just saying it the easy, simple way. So yeah, there's nothing stopping you having any end of tools, but you can't have anything for self-defense. Because as soon as you have even something that isn't a weapon, if you was carrying around, well, just think of something that's not a weapon, a fucking football or something. If you just carry around a football with you, let's say something that was heavy that could hurt someone though. So I can't really think of anything that's heavy that could hurt someone that's not a weapon. You know what I mean? But if you then said that was for self-defense, you could get nicked for it just there and then because you're carrying that as a weapon to hurt someone. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Metallic. He said you can't have a self-defense weapon, but you can defend yourself with a tool that happens to be in reach. In a shit fan in your house. Exactly. Yeah. If you was carrying a vase around with you, and police said, "Why have you got that?" and you said self-defense, they could nick you on the spot because you're carrying a weapon at that point. You go in. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you describe things, really, if that makes sense. Northern Migration said, "What is your all-time favorite knife?" You know what? I'm not sure. Maybe I do like the Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife. I fucking love that knife, and I have got one. It's in my dad's display thing now. My dad died in 2020, lung cancer. So I made him like a memorial display thing. It's quite big. I've not finished it yet. But in that is his Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife. Yeah. He said, I get you. Bushcraft, for example. I hope I'm not ever in such a situation. But, you know, wife and small kids in the house. Good advice, Mark, and everyone else. Yeah, nice one, Silas. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with having something near you that you just store next to you. I mean, it's better than having nothing, put it that way. I'd rather have something than nothing. You know, you'll always get someone who'll say, oh, what if it got took off you and used on you? Yeah, but if someone's going to take it off and use it on you, wouldn't you rather have had at least the opportunity to have that thing in the first place? You know what I mean? And it's not just that. You know, most people, if they're going to take something off you and use it on you, they probably have something on them anyway. You know what I mean? I don't like it when people say that because it's sort of bollocks. Yeah, that could happen in any situation. You know what I mean? That's like saying, oh, why do the police carry guns when someone could take it off and shoot them? Well, yeah, they could take it off and shoot them, but having that gun is better. You know what I mean? We don't need to go into that bullshit, but that's going to turn into a weird rant. But you get me. I always think it's worth having something. It's always worth having something. You're better prepared that way. You know what I mean? Always. It's always better to have something rather than nothing. Yeah. Know how to use it and make sure you fucking use it properly. And you know, I'm fucking knackered and I've got to clean up all this shit. I'm just chucking it over there, I think, for now. Peach, I need you on the Cold Steel thing. Is Cold Steel throwing out? Right, let's have a quick look. Going off any second now, Peach. Oh yeah, that does look fucking crap, doesn't it? Fucking Christ. That looks like total shit. That looks like cheap. Yeah. That looks crap. Yeah. I see what you mean, Peach. That looks like total shit. Total fucking crap. Yeah, totally. I see that now. Yes. It does. Looks like they've got some cheap AliExpress stuff. Yeah, and just put Cold Steel name on it. Yeah, fucking hell. That don't look like your good Cold Steel shit, does it? You know, maybe what they should do, they should have marketed those two things as Cold Steel budget brand or something. You know what I mean? The Cold Steel budget items. Because that's, you know, you look at the quality of that shit and like that. Yeah. I haven't even rounded off the bottoms. It had horrible looking, isn't it? Jeb, how you doing? He said, I'm still not sure if flippers are legal. Plenty of places still selling them. I the same, Jeb. I don't know myself. I would assume, though, I definitely think spring-assisted flippers are now flick knives. Do not buy those. If you think you're going to get raided by police, don't own them because they'll end up taking everything off you. Flippers may still be legal if you can still buy them from a UK-based shop. That's the only, you know, that's the only way I can think it. If you can still buy it legally in a UK-based shop, then that shop is legally getting them in to sell them. So yeah. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, don't use a knife with a spring. Exactly. Yeah. It's fine because it's part of the blade. Oh, what, the pointy bit? I'm not sure. I only looked for a second. Fucking yeah, they look terrible. Cold Steel. But Tat said the knives are a bit like the Anglo Arms ones I was given, and Keith made me a decent handful. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm gonna have to piss off because it's quite late. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. That was a good solid 2 hours, and I had a lot of fun tonight. I enjoyed myself tonight because I'll always do the live streams, and I always enjoyed them. But for a couple of weeks recently, it was getting a little bit of a struggle for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I do sort of know why, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I have to change the live streams to, you know what I mean? I have to be in control of the live streams more to enjoy them sometimes, if that makes sense. But no, I've really enjoyed myself tonight. It's been nice, and it's been a full-on. I've been chatting to people all night long. There was no dead bits where I didn't really have no one to talk to. So that's the good thing. I'll see you all tomorrow night. I'll be on. Should be on the proper time tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be on 9:30 tomorrow. So yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. I've really enjoyed myself tonight. I'll see you 9:30, and I'll be on till maybe 12 tomorrow. And I shouldn't be so tired tomorrow. I'll have a nice lay-in. Yeah. Yeah. See you later, Metallic. See you later, Northern Migration, Rex, Peach, Gerb, Silius, and anyone else. No editing tomorrow. Exactly, Metallic. Yeah. Right. I'll play this little video and I'll say goodnight.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you in your dreams.
Maybe not. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you later. See you tomorrow. Thank you. That was a good one. I enjoyed myself. Good night.